This is Roblox. Psych, this is actually Polytoria, and today I will be making a game in this sort of doppelganger of Roblox. If you're new to the channel, I suggest you like this video and subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And anyways, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we're at the Polytoria homepage, and we're just gonna go ahead and say no to analytic cookies, save our choices. Okay, let's create an account. Oh, this is a hard decision. Discord. Alright, I'll go ahead and confirm my age. Your full birthday is never shared or stored in a readable format. Well, how do I know that exactly? Anyways, let's go ahead and continue Discord. Wants to access your data Discord account. Alright, I'll authorize it. Awesome, we're done. So we'll go back to here and what? Can we do it? Did it give us a... Okay, I authorized it. Awesome. We have our username. So what I'm gonna do is, I will say Zach Dev from Roblox. Okay, we're gonna continue, and we're gonna update this for Firefox. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Firefox. Awesome, okay, so this looks pretty cool. So we got this cool avatar, and there's some Roblox games. Now let me go ahead and figure out how I actually make a game in Roblox. Oh nice, a create tab to create a new world. Alright, I'll do a standard one. Okay. I will just have a base plate. Yeah, I'll have a base plate. What would you like to name the world? The Swordsman. Fight people with swords to become #1 by KrushTheDeveloper on YouTube. Alright, we're gonna click next and create our world. Alright. Awesome, our world's been created successfully. Alright, nice. So I'm wondering how I'm gonna actually do this. Okay. Is there like an app I have to download for this? Or okay, nice. Okay, I have to download this. Alright, I'll download the Polytoria. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and start running this. Isn't it awesome to have some Russian spyware on my computer? Okay, that was a joke, guys. That was a joke. Awesome. So I'm gonna go back to create, and I'll go ahead and edit my new world. Downloading the latest creator. Awesome. Man, I can't wait to see a myriad of Trojans on my computer. Ooh, now they want me to access my computer. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so we got the studio right here. So I actually heard that Polytoria uses Lua just like Roblox for making games. So it shouldn't be too hard for me to make a game. I just really gotta understand their API. And boy was I wrong, because for the next 40+ minutes, I've been spending my time trying to make scripts that actually work, while none of them even work. And it doesn't even help that there are no output windows that are there, apparently. But before I even touched my hands on a script, I decided to familiarize myself with Polytoria Studio and attempt to make some simple build. So I got this cool little thing here for my lobby. So the building controller like that of Roblox Studio, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. And it's got this simple flat UI, which is pretty cool. And it also looks like it was made off Visual Studio, honestly. Awesome, so I don't want to make it too detailed because I just want to start getting the ropes of Polytoria. So I'll just make a simple podium over here. This is honestly a very cool Roblox Studio doppelganger. Alright, so we got some stuff over here like the player service, player GUI, player default server hidden. So it's even got the entire layout and everything like that of Roblox Studio as well. Not just the environment, the studio environment. So now let me go ahead and actually play test this. Where's the playtest button? There you go, test game. Awesome. This is actually a pretty cool Roblox variant. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and allow some Russian spyware and Trojans to access my computer, so then they can go ahead and send all my information to like Russian Federation. Yeah, this is amazing. Let's just... Okay, so this is pretty interesting. I think it's because I do not have a spawn point set in my game, so let me add that real quick. What do you mean there's no spawn point tool object? There's no way. Wait, I have to turn the standard part to a spawn point. So I'll just name this right here, from brick to, where's the name property? Is spawn. Oh, I have to check the is spawn. Awesome, now I can go ahead and test this game and... Okay, this actually looks pretty sick right now, and we also have a health bar right here. Let me go ahead. This is actually awesome. I love this so much. So now we're gonna try to make some sort of swordsman game, you know? So what we're gonna do is insert our part. There, okay, this definitely will work. Awesome, so I got my arena right here, so I think the last thing I would need to add would be like a sword. So let me see if there's a model in there. Isn't it awesome that there's a toolbox just like Roblox Studio? Oh look, look at these nice people that have swords. I hate Roblox 7272854. Ah, very understandable. So I don't know if it's like a tool or not. Let me see if I just actually hold on. Before I add a sword, I want to go ahead and try to work on some certain game logic. But actually, before I do any of that, before I even do the game logic, I want to add him some UI. All right, we got UI labels, view button image. It's pretty cool, awesome. So we're gonna add a GUI in here. We will call this HUD for heads up display. At this time, I've started tinkering with the UI elements and design in Polytoria Studio, and I've just come to a shocking discovery. One of the most integral parts of UI design in a game studio is entirely non-existent in Polytoria Studio. Exactly how am I supposed to drag this or something? There's no way you're telling me I have to actually manually do the positions. What the hell you mean I can't do that? What? Oh, there's no way. So I have to manually set the positions. Isn't that convenient? Man, I love this studio so much. Alright, so I've been tinkering with this thing for a bit, and I was able to get this UI in position right here with the scale thing. And it looks pretty good to me, honestly. It looks sick. So if I just go in the game. Yeah, this looks really awesome, honestly. Now time for the fun part. Scripting. Yeehaw! Alright, let's open up this script and... Hey, yo, so I can actually use it in Visual Studio Code. That's sick. Okay, so that means it doesn't actually have an embedded code editor inside of it, but that's still completely fine. This is where all hell breaks loose in my sanity, because I've spent more time looking at the documentation and wondering why my code doesn't work at all than actually writing the code. Just go see for yourself. Okay, let's try this a bit more. Still nothing, which is pretty weird. Alright, we're gonna do this once more. Alright, let's go ahead and see this. Alright, and okay, it still doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. Alright, nothing. And then I gave up. Honestly, I'd rate Polytoria a 6 out of 10. The website is pretty good and stuff, just that the studio is just really not the best right now, and the icons are way too large at the top. It should be smaller. I think if you give it the old Roblox Studio feel, like, you know, this one, I think it would be pretty better. Probably like an 8 out of 10 though. But yeah, 6 out of 10. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers soon. And as always, have a great day.